one other girl too, bro. Mind you, I'm sitting in the passenger seat of our car. We're just having a regular conversation, and then she talking. She was like, honestly, if a man was to ever cheat on me, she was like, I'm gonna go and fuck your dad, and record it and send it to you. And then I looked at her, and then she was like, and I know I can. She added that part, and then she was like, and I know I can. And she was like, I'm gonna fuck your dad. I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna send the video to you. And then it paused for a second. I looked at her. She's like, and I know I can. I know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode, 32 of the O2 podcast. Brother finally got a mic. Like, what happened?
Nothing.
Brother finally got a mic. You want to say what's up?
Voila!
Take that shit away from him, bro. This is why he didn't have a mic for 30 episodes.
How'd y'all week go?
Fantastic, nigga. Honestly,
I don't even know what I did this week.
I had the worst fucking week. What happened?
Explain what happened, bro.
At work, the stuff that I got trained on recently, my audits got cleared, so like I could finally run the system. And usually when you run the system, you run it with somebody else. So I go to run the system, and the nigga called out sick, and the supervisor emailed me and was like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but this shit still gotta at the end of the day, you still gotta get this shit done. I'm sitting there like, this is like a $200,000 machine. I have never ran a day in my life. And the thing is, if you fail, you have to stay there until you pass. But after like 11 hours later, I got it through.
But when you have like a stressful period at work, right? Like, what do you do to unwind?
Yeah,
because like
I go to the gym and lift some extra weights.
This nigga goes to the gym at 2 a.m, bro.
Right.
I know this. I know the owner must be scared when he looks at the camera reviews and it's like, who the fuck is that big black nigga that's always here?
The scenario I found was, I was talking to one of my homeboys at work, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pitch this to y'all, right? So I just argument I got into over the summer, but like it's popped up again. But you guys are aware of Bonnie Blue, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
You know the whole thing she did where like men literally had to line up outside of her room.
No. Chose. They signed up for
They didn't
it.
have to do anything.
They didn't have to do anything.
They could have went home.
Signed up for it. They weren't even getting paid for it. My fault. Go ahead. Go.
Scenario. What do you happen to be walking outside that hotel? Like, you didn't know that it was a hotel, you know the Bonnie Blue was there, but you happened to be walking outside, and for some reason you just knew that was the Bonnie Blue lineup meetup, right? And you like, you as you're walking, you're judging, and you see one of us four, like one of us three in the line. How do you proceed?
I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna take a picture, and then I'm gonna just walk away. Because like at the end of the day, what Quasi said, free will. You do what you do, but I'm gonna clown you for life. and then the thing is, it's so funny because I think somebody on Twitter was talking about how they were just like, you know what, they decided to watch. I think she has like a documentary or something like that somewhere, and then they decided to like watch it. They decided to watch it, and then the crazy part is, I'm not even gonna lie, I was curious. The crazy part is, some people, they were probably like 5 or 10 men, no mask. These niggas don't fear shit. Scary motherfuckers. No mask. Nothing. No cover up. No face blurred. Nothing. They in there. And I'm like, don't you got to go back outside to civilization, right? Like, and it's so crazy because some girl, she was talking about how she was watching it with the documentary with her friends, and like literally they looked and they recognized one of their friends' husband was in there giving it to Bonnie. Yes. They were like, we recognize his tattoo. Imagine.
This reminded me of a different story. Have you guys heard about, what's his name? Uncle Red from China? It was
one of my friends have brought it up. Is it the guy? Hold up. No. I think one of my coworkers was talking about it. Some guy that met up with some transgender and they caught him.
No. So I think in China, I forget which city in China, right? So like this person, it's a man that dresses up as a woman. She or he, whatever he identifies as, goes on like the Chinese version of TikTok, whatever that shit is called, right? And she would like do lives and stuff. Like she gathered like a fan base doing this shit, and she claims she's a girl in the videos and everything. Like the picture she poses like hyper edited, like to look feminine, right? So she started doing this thing where if her fans hit her up, she'll drop her location and tell them to pull up to her place, right? They would let them hit, right? And like people, but the thing is, like, she wasn't charging them anything, but she was making money. And the way she was making money was that she had a little camera set up, and she would record people smashing her, and then sell that shit online to other people, right? So at a point, what happened was in that city, like so many guys went to her, and like people were like finding out that, oh, my fucking fiance, he went to her, or like my like dad went to her. Like there was a whole list of people that got released that all went to her and did their thing and left.
One of my
And
coworkers
all
told
the videos are leaked online. Like I've seen like the start of a video. This shit is crazy, bro. And it's not even like these are like random like ugly ass men that are like doing this. It's like a proper like some guy came in wearing a business suit, like he looked like a proper man, and then he comes in, like he just like pulls his pants down, she just bends over. That's it.
one of my coworkers
She
was
like
talking about,
wears a
Whoa, 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 whoa,
mask
whoa,
and
whoa.
a
Hold on, fuck your coworker right now. What the fuck?
yeah.
oh, he was telling about the exact same story, but there was one guy who didn't know that like that was actually transgender. So he walked in, and then like I think Uncle Red told the guy like, oh, like I'm actually a man, and he's like, well, I might as well, I came all the way here, so
Let me
Oh
search who
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
infrared is.
No, so this one guy, right? So he comes in and he's like questioning, like, "Are you a man? Are you a girl?" And no, she always claims that she's a girl, right? She like claims she's a girl, and he's like trying to pull down her mask and see her face and shit, right? And she's just like not having it. But like at a point,
Let me
he
see.
figures out, okay, this is a man, right? And then he's like considering leaving, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm already here. Might as well do with this shit.
like as egregious as that sounds, I can see the angle in which he's coming from. Ibra, you already made your way all the way there. You already made your way all the way there. What do you like? You know, personally, I know
You
I
alone
don't
with
see every
on that
bitch-
one. You alone with
I'm
on
not
that
alone
one,
with
buddy.
that one. You
I'm
on
not
your
saying-
own. You on your own. Love is love, but at the same time, I don't know.
I don't even know what.
Turn it back home. Turn back around.
Let me
Oh
see.
my god! Oh no! Get me out of here! Fuck that. Hell no.
They eventually got arrested for leaking all other people's like nudes
Damn.
without their permission.
Damn.
Imagine you thinking like you're in a
Oh, asleep.
lawfully
Yeah.
committed relationship, like with your husband.
Yeah. And imagine you think you're paying for booty. Now I can't even say pussy. You're paying for butt. Thinking you about to be safe and sound. You about to go home to your life like nothing happened. Your shit is on the internet. Your shit is on the internet for the whole world to see.
It's one thing to get caught cheating,
But for the whole world to find out, ooh, you're cooked. That's right. And I've realized too, like with women, like you know how like with us, what men like where some men's like greatest fear is their women, their women cheating on them with somebody who has more money than them, just overall better than them. With women, I've realized that a lot of them is their man finding out their man is gay. That's like I've realized like that's the equivalence to that, like finding out their man likes another man. Like they'll be hurt still, but with their man cheating with a woman, but finding out their man is cheating on them with another man. Which I was like, personally, if that was me, I'm like, if I was in that woman's face, I'm like, I wouldn't even take it personal because
I wouldn't.
just would feel
Yeah,
like
I
was
wouldn't
never
see
in the-
that.
Hold
I
on.
wouldn't see it that
Yeah,
way. I would
exactly.
just
I
feel
would-
like I was never in
I
the
wouldn't see
game.
it that way.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna feel
Oh.
betrayed, of course.
Yeah.
But like I would dread that. I would be less mad at that, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I once had
I
a
was
homegirl-
never your type.
I had my homegirl. One of my homegirls' friends one time was like, she literally the exact same reason, and she's like, the reason she moved from other men is because it's like I don't have enough holes for you. And I remember I was eating my sandwich like,
I don't know. I don't have enough hosts for you. It's crazy, but like, yeah, no, like it's so crazy. Like, It's so funny because that just made me realize I was like, honestly, I was like, if I ever want to get back at somebody, this is off topic, but at the same time, so relevant. I was like, if I ever want to get back at somebody, ask a woman, how should I go about getting back at somebody? Women are connivingly evil. Like when a woman gets mad, I get scared because I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, and women will
I
take
fear
it
women.
there. Like,
I fear
like
women.
women will
I
take
fear
it there.
women.
Like, for example, this one girl, she was like, honestly, if a man was to ever cheat on me, she was like, no, rape allegations is too far. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay a gay man to say that he fucked you and you loved it, and I'm gonna make him tell everybody and post it for the whole world to hear. I was like, I looked at her. I'm like, that's connivingly evil, but at the same time, that's good. Like, that's a great way to get back at
That's
somebody.
good get back. Yeah.
Yes,
Game is
Comes
game.
out,
game is
yeah,
game.
but there's not really much you can like because at this point you're DL.
Yeah.
Because why does it feel so comfortable coming out and alligating you?
Yes, bro. Like she was like, She was like, rape allegations is too much. She was like, but I'm gonna pay a gay man to say he fucked you and you liked it and you loved it. And then
But
the
you
other one, I'll never forget.
will kill me.
Bro, I'll never forget this one other girl too, bro. Mind you, I'm sitting in the passenger seat of her car. She's driving. We're just having a regular conversation, and then she talking. She was like, honestly, if a man was to ever cheat on me, she was like, I'm gonna go and fuck your dad, and record it and send it to you. And I looked at her, and then she was like, and I know I can. She added that part, and then she was like, and I know I can. And she was like, I'm gonna fuck your dad. I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna send the video to you. And then like it paused for a second. I looked at her. She's like, and I know I can. I know it. She was like, it's not even a if, but I know I can fuck your dad if I wanted to. I'm like, that's a good get back.
No.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, but at the same time, you're still losing too. But I get it. I get it.
You know what I think is one of the scariest things in the world? Like
Mhm.
like I would rather be stuck in a cage with a hungry tiger than face a drunk woman. There's nothing I fear more than drunk women. Because even if you're not getting yourself in trouble, you gotta
Mhm.
get both of us in trouble somehow. Like
Mhm.
I already I'm imagining scenarios where I'm like outside with a girl and like she's drunk and like a guy comes and like they hit shoulders or some shit. And she
Mhm.
now wants to fight him. What do you want me to do in this scenario, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fighting anyone.
For me, it's drunk white women. But you are right. I'll never forget when I was walking outside. This was back in my college days. I'm walking. Some drunk white girl. She was like, I think she wanted me to hold some. She was like, hold my hand. I was like, fuck no. And then she was like, hold my hand. I'm like, fuck no. She's like, fuck you then. I'm like, fuck you too. And then literally, I would just randomly, after that day, I would just randomly see her at functions and she would just stick her middle finger at me. And I'll shoot it right back at her. So I'll be like, and then literally every time we see each other, just I'm like, mind you, I don't know to her name to this day. And if I were to see her again, I don't even think I'll recognize her. But I'll see her after at function and just be like this to each other. But literally, oh, what up? And one of my other white friends, she was like, if I was to ever get sloppy drunk with you guys, with you, and then she was like, would you help me? I'm like, I would leave you right there. I would leave you right there. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, my 6'4" black self carrying a tiny 5'1" drunk white woman out in public. You think I don't value my life? Maybe next time don't drink too much when you're around me. And I was like, I let it be known this. I'm like, listen, I'm like, all my non-ethnic friends that are not white women, if you get drunk, I will take care of you. I'll help you out. You a drunk, if you're a white woman, you get drunk around me, you're on your own. You are on your own. I'm not helping you out.
The big reason as to why I've always been deterred from like drinking itself is because I'm like, I've seen when people get drunk, they don't have no grasp of no reality. And I'm not gonna lie, I keep a lot of secrets in my head. I don't want to be getting too keep a lot of secrets in my head. My biggest like that is people always whenever I tell people I've never drank, I've never smoked, they're like, oh my god, is this such a religious choice? I love that.
No. No.
Get me wrong.
Nah,
I believe in God. What's up?
the fear you have of getting drunk and like saying something that you don't mean or like a secret you're holding in, saying that shit out loud. I have that same fear of like anesthesia. Like I'm scared of like doing a surgery, coming out of anesthesia, and saying some dumb shit that I'm gonna regret.
like I don't think you understand. Like the fear I have, like it's not even a fear of like saying the fear I have of losing control or doing something I can't logistically get my way out of.
Hmm.
I'm not happy.
Now, for me, I think
We can really therapize this. Why do you fear losing control so much?
Nigga,
Why
I
do
just
you
took-
feel like you need?
he is
Why do
emotionally
you
traumatized. We know
Why
this.
do you feel that you need that much control over your life
He is
and the
emotionally traumatized,
surroundings?
nigga, and I don't blame him.
I keep a lot of secrets. There are some secrets I'm still carrying to this day. Some secrets that if they got out today, they will still hold relevance. So fuck, I don't really feel like no.
That's not even my fear, to be honest with you. I'm like I think I just easily get addicted to shit. The most things most I would ever do is probably smoke a blunt, but even that, I'm just like, I'm farly distant from doing that ever in my life, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't say smoke. I think you'd be better off taking an edible, less addictive.
I mean, I fuck with you though.
Edible,
One time,
smoking, potato, I keep it away from me.
I don't think
It's really
I
not.
think I will go down and I will die without ever having tasted alcohol. No, being high.
Yeah, some people like when they thing is
When you go to church, don't you gotta like drink the blood of Jesus
I don't
in
take
the
it.
form of wine?
I don't take it. I've never taken it because of that specific reason.
You're refusing the Lord's blood.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol not going in my body.
You don't want the Lord's blood in your body.
Nigga.
But my church doesn't even do alcohol. They do grape juice.
Mm.
Exactly. But without further ado, Shakir, you brought a hot take for the boys. I agree with you. But say a hot take, explain it, and let's see what you guys say. Because I definitely agree. And I've thought about it too.
So, since Yamal has come on the scene, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm a Madrid supporter. I hate Barcelona, but even I have taken the stance that he has GOAT potential,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But now, like, seeing him develop a bit more, I think he's gonna be an incredible, great player. But I don't think he can ever break into the GOAT level. And the things he is missing are he's missing either Messi's autism or Ronaldo's mentality. You need one or the other to get to GOAT status in my eyes.
Okay. And here, before we let you go, here's why I agree with. I don't necessarily agree with the aspect of Cristiano Ronaldo's life that like he does need the work ethic. The work ethic's there for sure. I mean, I don't think he needs both of that. But like as a 17-year-old,
No,
right,
one or the other. One or the other. You either need that or Messi's autism.
he like there's been players who have played who had chance of GOAT status that didn't have either. They never reached it, but they definitely had the potential. For example, if Neymar had about 10 seasons of him at his best, easily could have been one of the GOATs. Eden Hazard at his best at Chelsea, easy.
And no, both of them, if they had Ronaldo's mentality or Messi's autism, they could have gotten there. 1000%.
But my problem with Yamal is I think his biggest like and Ibra was saying if he was 17, he's doing da. He's not a regular 17-year-old though.
Exactly.
So, but by that you can't you can't judge him as we judge regular 17-year-olds.
Exactly. Bro, he is 17. It would be different. It would be different if it's like we're having this conversation when he's 21, 22, even 21, 22, 23-ish. Even then, I'm still like, bro, he's still young. Like, you know what I mean? Over 25.
No.
I'm like, bro, you give a 17-year-old kid and he make him the face of the biggest club in the fucking world. Give him all the money and freedom.
Biggest.
Second biggest. And then tell him,
Second biggest.
go ahead. Bro, come on. Bro, be real.
Be so fucking
Be
for
real.
real.
Be real, bro.
Be
Come
so
on.
fucking for
Be
real.
real. Come on. Like, and then tell him you are the face of the organization. You think I would know any humility? If God gave me that much power at that age, you'd be like, this guy's a fucking dickhead.
I'm saying
I agree.
I agree, but those are standards we are given regular 17-year-olds. Us when we were like juniors in high school, if somebody slapped 15 mil on the table and said, "You're famous," I swear to God, I would not be where I am right now. With the level of stuff I've learned, because I'm a regular 17-year-old. He's not.
And
listen, man.
No, and
I feel like-
here's the thing. Here's what my entire point is, right? To reach that GOAT level, you need to have like such a mentality where like even when you have all this shit, like it doesn't affect like your humility at all.
Bro, I feel like honestly,
17-year-old Messi, I feel like he was scared to talk to women. And that's why he's a GOAT right now.
No, I disagree. I think he already had the love of his life locked down since he was like 8. So I think it is.
Exactly.
But not
He didn't
even
need
that.
to do anything else.
I think his autism just was just like he just kept to himself. To be honest with you, that's what made him be like that. But at the same time, let's act like our favorite athletes are not humble. You think Cristiano Ronaldo isn't humble?
He's not.
No athlete. Eden Hazard isn't humble. Neymar isn't humble. LeBron James. Nigga, LeBron James got the chosen one tatted on his fucking back. And look at
Here's the
him.
thing.
He's 40, averaging a 25 ball.
Yes, but imagine he came on the scene at 17 and had the chosen one written on his back.
That's what he did. LeBron was straight out of high school. He was 17.
He got that shit straight.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, bro. Look, I'm gonna show you right now, bro. He had that tatted on his back when he entered like NBA stuff.
He was the face of the league. But I do see your point. LeBron has an insatiable work ethic. That's why he's been able to last for this long.
Exactly. But even then, like when he came in, like what's it called? The way he was playing still, I'm like, bro, he's still a kid at the end of the day. Let me see. Chosen. Bro, he had that. Look at this. Mind you. Headband with waves on. That nigga young.
No, that's when he was young because he had hair.
He didn't have no hair. He
And has the money for hair.
Chosen. Exactly. He has chosen one on his back at the age of 5. Look.
Okay.
Exactly, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
Tattoo's different, right? Like anyone can have anything tattooed. But the point still stands.
I'm not talking about
like,
tattoo. I'm just talking about the mentality behind getting that tattoo at a young age. It's just showing you in the sense of like, motherfucker, kids like that, they ain't thinking about that shit or humility and stuff like that.
Okay, that's fine. I just feel like the current route he's in, it's more of like the Neymar route where he's gonna
I can see it.
All-time great. He's gonna go like have amazing seasons, but he's never gonna reach the GOAT level.
I think it's like all the partying and the girls that you be seeing around him. I can definitely see that, but at the same time too, I think sometimes
like I'm not saying he's gonna have a bad career or he's overhyped. I don't think he's overrated at all. He's very
he deserves all the hype.
much. He deserves all the hype.
Yeah,
he deserves every
200K
hype.
bars?
But I just
winning
exactly my
thing is the reason I don't see him is that like I have to definitely see him across like next 4 to 5 seasons, but he has to switch up his game a little bit. I've watched him play. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He's 17, bro.
Yes,
he's 17.
He's
17. He's 17, bro.
No, I'm saying in the next 4 to 5 seasons, not now.
No,
I mean, part of being another thing that like solidified the GOAT status is longevity, right? These motherfuckers are 40, 38 years old scoring braces in their international break, right? This is why they're the GOATs. I don't see that from.
But
I see that from Lamine, bro.
Another reason I think they're also the GOATs is the way they were able to switch up their game. Cristiano Ronaldo
exactly.
and Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid is 2 different things, right? That's what I'm saying for Lamine. At one point, he's gonna have to change his game up a little bit because right now when I watch him, you're young, you have the knees, you have the energy, you have all the stuff to do other stuff. Messi was the same way. Y'all remember that Ankara Messi? He has to switch up his game. I feel like a little bit and tweak it and like add something else to his arsenal. Cristiano Man United, that was a baller. You saw that boy would pick that ball up from Yucatan and shoot it straight in the net. But as he was evolving, he became less after his knee injury, less of a dribbler, more of let me get to this goal. And that worked beautiful for him. He scored like what 60 straight in 5 seasons in a row.
I'd say 60-50 mark.
No, he scored 60 goals for 5 straight seasons.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. So I'm like, that's what made him good. Messi, when he came, he was more, again, dribbling thing. One thing is, I feel like it's very underrated about Messi, his passing.
Oh, yeah. 1,000.
His playmaking. No, yeah.
Playmaking ability. But again, he didn't always start as a playmaker. But the more you level up, the more like, I have to finish up my game. Lamine, I've watched the games we play and the games we lose. If, for example, when they played against, I don't know if they played against PSG, but at some point, when Portugal played against Spain in the Nations League and Nuno Mendes had him on lock and he couldn't dribble, he had nothing else. He was out of the game after that.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's the thing though, right? Like, seeing how talented this kid is, I fully expect that eventually he'll develop his game and switch up and do like different, like develop as a player, right? I just think that like after like the developments, there's just some shit that gotta be in your head that I feel like Ronaldo and Messi have on lock that like no other player has on their level. And that's like the biggest difference maker and what like allows their longevity versus a lot of other players.
I also think they were like Lamine, and I'll have to agree, but you can't blame him because the kid is only 17.
He's only 17, bro.
Like Messi and Ronaldo, all they think about was soccer. Ronaldo's entire life became soccer. The dude just is about to get married when he's in his retirement phases. Like he's about to start his life now. Like so he's like he was so dialed in soccer. Lamine is not on that same level of dialed in. And again, he's 17. Brother hasn't even lived life yet. Like he's can't.
17.
He's only 17. Like he has potential, but I also like something needs to click in his head that I have potential to probably be. I don't think he's gonna be better than Messi. I think he has a chance to catch Ronaldo though. He has a better chance to catch Ronaldo than Messi.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah. Shakir, you disagree?
I don't think. Not well. If Messi's better than and Ronaldo's, I mean, then by like math, obviously he'll be closer to Ronaldo than.
No, we're not talking about
to
math. We're
Messi.
just talking about
If Messi's
the
better than
game.
Ronaldo.
We're talking about
Okay,
the
Shakir,
game.
what's your hands? Before we go, do you agree Messi's the best player to ever grace a football pitch?
Yeah, definitely. He is.
Okay. What do you think the level is between number 1 and number 2?
Okay, I would say if Messi's 100, I would give Ronaldo like a 96.
Yeah, we disagree.
We're disagreeing.
So what would you give?
I'd give him a 50. Mind you, I am a Real Madrid fan. Listen,
Are we having
listen.
a serious conversation right now?
We're having no. Let me finish. Let me land.
The difference is like between All Might and Endeavor. That's the difference.
Yeah, listen. Don't
That's
get me
crazy.
wrong. Ronaldo is a phenomenal player. Phenomenal. Like the levels of that he's doing is crazy. Compared to Messi is even crazier. No, Messi is even crazier. Like as I'm becoming old and I'm watching the game more, at a certain point in Barcelona, like near the ending where Iniesta and Xavi left. Mind you, when Iniesta and Xavi was there, nigga put up 91 goals in a year. That is insane. And then when they left, he was still popping up 50 and 20 assists. Mind you, he was Barcelona's main creator. Like when you used to watch Man City, who was the creator? Kevin De Bruyne. Who was the main goal scorer? Erling Haaland. Messi did both. And he excelled. Like, we can't touch this motherfucker. He dropped down deep, pick up the ball. Hey, Usman, you want it? Go get it. Boom. Boom. Boom.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then going ahead, being the team's top scorer and main creator and excelling at a high level. Cristiano is an exceptional goal scorer. He ain't no creator.
Like,
So-
again, I think that's before because I know you're gonna disagree. So you're gonna disagree with like whatever. You have to. I feel like you like if you for the people who've ever played soccer, you understand.
Yep.
Like when with Ronaldo, if you found somebody that was just as physical as Ronaldo, found somebody that like could physically keep up Ronaldo, which was hard to do, which is why I feel like it was very hard to do. But I've seen games where somebody had Ronaldo on lock, right? Having Messi on
You've
lock.
never seen a game where Messi's been on lock?
If Messi couldn't get to the goal, it's his passing that's gonna kill you.
Exactly. That's like with Ronaldo, you only got to worry about one thing. With
If you
Messi,
could-
you got to worry about two.
It's his dribbling. It's the fact. It's his goal scoring ability. And some of that. After you take all that, it's the fact that his passing. So the problem is you can't let Messi get the ball at his feet at all. Ronaldo, you take away his goal scoring. What can he really contribute to a game?
Played a striker like that. That's his.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Exactly. That's what we're saying.
Like, that's his entire role. What? Here's the thing. This is how I see it, right? Like, imagine like a fighter, right? Like in the UFC, right? So, I don't know like what would be equivalent in terms of the styles of fighting, right?
Like
Let's
there's
say,
boxing.
wrestling.
There's
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah.
You can wrestle.
So-
you can Muay Thai.
Exactly.
You could do all of that other stuff.
Exactly. So I would say that they have like a different fighting style, right? But like at the end of the day, when you're like comparing it, you can't just be like for example, like a wrestler can beat like a lot of other like striking type of like fighters very easily. Like if you're really good at fucking wrestling, right? So I would like separate them by their style, and like when you do that, you can't really like compare them, but you can still rank them as like an all-time who's all-time best fighters.
I
You
disagree.
know what I mean?
No, I disagree. You can compare them. Here's our thing, because Messi's still a goal scorer at the end of the day. They're just getting to the goals in different ways. Goal scorer is still a goal scorer at the end of the day, because Messi did play a 9. He played a 9, the same role Cristiano Ronaldo played. Just because he did it differently doesn't mean that, what's that called? Goal scoring is goal scoring at the end of the day. You know what? And we're saying Ronaldo might be more complete. Messi's better at it. You know what I mean? And now with the fighting styles, perfect example. Let's say Cristiano Ronaldo is a boxer. We're saying Messi is a boxer, great at boxing and great at wrestling. You take away his boxing ability, you got to worry about his wrestling. Cristiano, you take away his boxing ability, he's cooked.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, that's why Messi's the GOAT. I'm
Exactly.
admitting that he's better,
No,
but
not only is he the GOAT, he
Ronaldo's
is-
boxing ability. Okay,
he is-
so 100, 250. You don't think that's insane?
We drop it to 60.
Shakir, I promise
No,
you
no,
now.
no. Okay, so no. So every other player is below 60 then,
Wait,
because if we gotta
Shakir, think about
we
this
gotta
thing,
agree
think about
that Ronaldo's second best at least, right?
Yes. Yeah.
this. Undisputed. But here's a hot take I heard from I think Chunks the other day. Neymar is closer to Cristiano Ronaldo than Cristiano Ronaldo is to Messi, and that's not a hot take.
Even then, I would put Cristiano Ronaldo here, Neymar here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, oh, Neymar's extremely close. He's not.
Not close.
We'll put him
But
here.
the only reason Neymar was not able to, the only reason we're not having Neymar compete for the second spot is his longevity and the fact that like he just based pure longevity. Had they played the same amount of games, I think we could put up a debate. Neymar would be neck and neck with Cristiano Ronaldo.
No,
If-
not neck and neck. No,
Shakir.
he's
neck and neck.
such
Not
an
neck and neck.
expert at scoring that you cannot do that. Like
Yeah,
Messi,
not neck and
because
neck.
he's so good at everything, you can at least build that argument. But any
I would
other
put
player,
Neymar neck
you
and
can't
neck with
even
my
compare.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do
I would
neck
put
and
neck
neck.
and neck with it. Because even with Neymar's best season, like what's his best season? Like, let me see. Highest goal scoring and thing. I don't think he still comes close to Cristiano. But I would say yes, he is the second closest to Cristiano of anything. What's Neymar?
His highest scoring season was 24 when he was with Messi.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But that's what I'm saying is that even Ronaldo's 60 goals in the season that he did, like we've seen players get close to 60 goals. We've
He's
seen
a
Harry,
total of 39 goals. So even then, and Ronaldo's best season
we
was
haven't
like
seen him
69.
hit it as consistently as Ronaldo did, but we've seen players touch that 60 mark. Harry Kane has touched that 60 mark. Luis Suarez has touched that 60 mark.
Yeah, once. But Cristiano, once he got that 60,
I'm saying players like Cristiano
just
Ronaldo, his
take-
longevity is why he's in this debate.
yeah, but once he got that 60,
Yeah, but
he was
that's
like, he
what
maintained it
both of
with
them.
what, like 50, 45, 50,
But that's what I'm
55, no
That's why-
ranges.
That's why he's the second best. We've seen players like kind of come up to that level. They can't maintain as much as he can. But we've seen
Yeah,
players come
like
to that
once in a while, they come out of it once.
level.
Yeah.
That's why you see more players. How many players have you seen get close to Messi's 91 goal record? Zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
what I'm
why
saying.
he's.
Miles better as in like I'm saying there are like Messi. I feel like you have to really sit there and watch because I used to be a fan of him till I watched some highlight. Not even
And then
of
not even highlights, you understand what football is. And now, like,
this man could pick up the ball from the center back position.
bro,
Body
like,
feet, 1, 2, 3 dudes are out of the equation. With the other pass, the strikers threw on goal.
like it's crazy because like you realize how much football now is about roles. When you get older, you understand it's about role. What do you do for the team? Erling Haaland is listen, stay up top, score the goals. Kevin De Bruyne is pick up. I'm gonna create for everybody. The man did both exceptionally well. The only one close to that now is like Harry Kane, and even he doesn't do it as good as Messi. Not even
You know what,
hardly close.
Harry Kane,
Messi is arguably in the top 3 for the 3 things an attacker probably needs. Top 3 ever in dribbling,
Mm-hmm.
top 3 ever in passing, and top 3 ever in goal scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we putting Ronaldo on that?
Goal scoring, for sure.
scoring number one.
Scoring number one, yeah, and that's only because he has 3-year head start against Messi. He's 3 years older than him at the end of the day.
He has a better goal scoring ratio.
Yeah,
I don't think even if you gave Messi 3 years right now, like he wouldn't catch up. Right now, like
right
let's say
now. Honestly, I feel like
Ronaldo
right
retires-
now, Messi is different with the fact that he's just playing to enjoy the game. Ronaldo's still in that. I'm still trying to take goal status. To be honest with you,
Messi's playing. Can you guess how many goals he has after 19 games? Guess.
Lionel Messi
Guess how many goals he has after 19 games in the MLS? Guess.
in the MLS. Let me look at his stats. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
19. Yeah, 19. Oh, he He cooking up. Yeah, he's 19. But then again, still, that ain't
And
cool.
when you watch him play now, you can tell the guy's not. The guy literally is just moving and the ball just finds his feet.
Nah, yeah, he
You're telling you in 3 more years of him, he's not catching up to Ronaldo. Shaqiri.
Let me see overall.
Not right now. If Ronaldo quit right now, Messi still wouldn't catch him in the next 3 years. Because he's not playing like that anymore. He don't like.
The motherfucker has 20 goals.
879 career goals. I think he can catch up to him in 3 years.
Hold on, 879.
Right. 879 goals. Yeah, Messi has 879 goals. Ronaldo has 940. But yeah, he could definitely catch up in 3 years if he decides to still keep playing. Yeah, he could.
It's a 60 goal difference. One person has a 3-year head start and more than 100 matches.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. That's a crazy.
How do you account for the fact of like the level of competition?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Throughout their careers? Throughout their careers. Like Ronaldo has been able to prove himself in multiple different leagues.
So then,
Well, Messi, what?
Do we
saying?
forget Messi? Messi has more goals against the big six in the Premier League, and he never stepped foot in. He never played against Premier League. He never played in the Prem. We're gonna ignore that fact too.
I got fact check that because I've never heard that shit in my
I think
life.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Messi has more goals in the big six than Cristiano Ronaldo. He's never stepped foot in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like
No, yeah.
the man is miles ahead, bro.
Bro, Messi's miles ahead. Like he is miles ahead. Like it's
Ronaldo
insane.
Ronaldo spent a time in the Premier League. You're telling me somebody that just plays people in European competition has more amount of goals? Shaqiri, stop. Let's stop that.
Yeah, Messi's far ahead. He is far ahead. Like he's far ahead, brother. It's okay, brother.
Let him fact check.
As a Real Madrid fan, man, I'm admitting it's okay.
Yes, it's not true. He has 27 goals. Ronaldo has 36.
Even then, still.
Even then, one of them has never stepped foot in the Premier League.
And mind you, Cristiano Ronaldo played like a good 5 or 6 years
in the Premier League.
And he came back. And he came back, put up a 20-goal season.
People always say that about Messi not having to play different, but we act like teams that see Barcelona in the European competitions, and then they get beat too.
And mind you, they act like the Champions League does not exist. I'm confused. So the Champions League, you're playing
the Champions League
in the Premier League.
Okay, but the Champions League, doesn't that support Ronaldo's case more? Because we can't say that like Messi has done better in the Champions League than Ronaldo.
He's done better than Ronaldo in the Champions. Like, what does that prove? Well, nobody's taking that away from Ronaldo. Yeah,
but like that exactly. So like that's the highest level of competition, and being able to perform at the best in the highest level of competition. You don't think that means some shit?
It does.
The World Cup is the highest form of competition. Let's not get
No,
carried
it's
away.
not. It's the most prestigious, but in terms of difficulty, no, it's not. It's the most prestigious competition, 1000%. But are you saying that like the level of play in the World Cup is higher than the level of play in the fucking Champions League, where the teams are training together all year long?
Yeah,
like you literally watch the games and you can tell the chemistry is way off than in like a Champions League game.
That's true. Because it's much more.
It obviously like it's more like pumped up because like it means more. So like everyone feels that shit more.
Because it's like what managers, when they come into international thing, their main complaint is I don't have enough time to actually set up tactics and stuff like that. It's just like, listen, we come together, we better fucking gel. You know what I mean? Versus, and then the thing is, with like international teams, it's always fresh new faces sometimes. You know, it's not like the same team. We've been playing for 5-10 years. We got the same managers, and we just been, what's it called? We're trying to figure it out. Like with international team, you come in, we better click right now. You know, like with the way Morocco clicked, they just got lucky on that right side that they had Hakim Ziyech. They got Hakim Ziyech, and that midfielder. Them motherfuckers was playing like Messi's left foot all together at once. You know what I mean? That click it's not something you could put together. It's just you happen to get lucky that all these players are born around the same time, same country, or choose to play for Morocco at the same time. Because Hakimi could have chose to play for Spain, and he would have started in that bitch for sure. Because I'm pretty sure Hakimi was born in Spain. He wasn't born in Morocco. So it's like if he wanted to get up and be like, "No, I want to play for Spain," he definitely would have. It's not like like he definitely would have, you know. But yeah,
that's what
your mom should have played for Morocco.
I would have.
I wouldn't have.
What I'm saying is the only thing Ronaldo has the only reason we're even having this debate is because Ronaldo's stats. And the only reason Ronaldo has a start is he has the stats because he played 3 years longer than Messi.
Yep. And for me, I'm watching it from a pure love of the game.
Here, I do not think you understand.
Love of the game.
Messi, if Ronaldo plays a certain amount of games and retires, and Messi gets up and decides, I'm not retiring until I have played this amount of games.
My
I
thing is,
promise you,
I feel like you're undervaluing like the athleticism, like the skill that takes, and
No,
you're just purely going for like the playmaking ability
I
and
don't
like
think
the
I'm
IQ.
not undervaluing it, but it's also something that people are like. What you're describing right now is the biggest problem in soccer right now as of this day. 'Cause I remember somebody was like, they were shitting on Alexander Isak's physique on Twitter the other day.
Oh my god, that shit made me so pissed. Oh my
What
god.
happened?
Bro, I was like, rage bait actually does work because I had to mute that whole conversation. I had to mute his name for a second. Bro, the nigga is 6'4". And then they expect this nigga to be built like Hulk. And then
And
the
I'm like,
fact that he was skinny.
people are so, and that's I partly blame Ronaldo for it. People are so concerned with like the physical
I don't
act.
blame Ronaldo. I don't blame
Like,
Ronaldo. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
oh,
ahead.
being like, you need to get in the gym. You need to do this. People don't realize, like, the only way you get better as a footballer is like, it's mainly on the pitch. Don't get me wrong. You can go in the gym and you can do stuff to strengthen your body and stuff, but most of the work is relying on your stuff on the pitch.
It's not Cristiano Ronaldo's fault. It's just people in general. You can tell majority, 90% of people who watch soccer never played with ballers. They never played at a high level. So sometimes when
yeah,
people
it's like when you play like in a team and it's like the little short kid that's like the best that can dribble past everyone versus like the big bulky
I
dude.
swear to God, I've said that before. I was like, listen, I played defense before. The hardest motherfuckers to play defense against are the unathletic motherfuckers. You can't touch them. You can't. I was like, bro, I've played against people. I was like, me, here's my thing. I'd like to play smart. That was my thing. I was like, listen, you could take me on 1, 2 times. You might beat me the first or second time. After that, I got you figured out. If you're fast, I just take 2 steps ahead of you. I know. I'm like, listen, I know my strength and my weaknesses. I'm not the fastest buddy over
But
there.
against Bakary,
Yeah, that nigga was different, bro. That nigga was different. Listen, there are exceptions where it's like I got no answers for that shit, bro. That nigga took it before I could even plant my feet,
I literally blinked, bro.
and the nigga was going right past me. Bro, listen, there's only few niggas, like for example, that you gonna have to mute out these names, but like, bro, when niggas was like hyping up TJ and I'm defending against him, like, am I having a really, really good day? Or like what's going on? To be honest, don't get me wrong. He's still good. He's still good. Don't get me wrong.
He was a lot better at like 11v11.
Yeah. Okay. The space is much more different. I'm thinking about that still. Yeah, the space is much more different.
TJ was very skinny, but that kid was quick and he could shoot.
Yeah. His accuracy was nasty. I ain't gonna give him. I'm gonna take back what I said.
When I watched his highlights for the first time, I was like, when we played against him, I was like, he didn't really seem to be like he kept controlling the ball, but I was
The
like,
space is
I'm not
different.
really seeing it. But once you put him in a space where he's like he can either run at you, oh yeah, it's raps. So I understood how after I watched him play like on a full pitch.
Like, bro, like it's so crazy. That's when you realize like 90% of football fans, they've never played against people who are good. And so when they have certain takes, I'll be like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm like, I've seen some of the most unathletic looking players. Once they put them on the field, it's like, bro, I have no answers for this. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. So when I hear certain things, when they were all on Alexander Isak's ass, I'm like, bro, you have Virgil van Dijk saying Alexander Isak is one of the hardest players I had to defense against. You
Wait,
as
like
a motherfucker
what's the criticism? What's the criticism?
that he doesn't
like,
look like a pure athlete. I'm gonna show you the picture.
And somebody, I remember the person that responded to that was like
he looks skinny like that.
Yeah, he looked too skinny, like he's not really a footballer. And somebody was like, and we could tell what you now watch football because you're hyping up.
Bro.
Whereas he just on the pitch, flicking his hair and doing cardio.
Bro, yeah, literally. Hold on,
Shit.
I'm gonna show you the picture, bro. I'm gonna show you the picture. Like that shit, it had me so mad. Look at this. Basically, this is the picture. And that, they were like, "Is this the physique of a? We spent really 175 million. He got to get in the gym." I'm like,
it don't even fucking matter what he looks like. You've seen what he does on the field. like why are we acting like this is a unscouted talent that we're looking at?
It's like we're switching more from like the play style of like you see people who actually know how to play soccer to now. If you're physically fit, if you could pass the ball up to 10 yards and you have some really strong athleticism, you're on a team.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of that happens. Like physicality became really important in like the modern era, because like defenders are rougher, they're getting bigger, and like the managers and like the owners of the teams, they want players that like can play for a longer amount of time. Like these players that if you're not like physically fit, you're not gonna have much longevity. Like
But
from
even
like
then, but here's the thing: even you could still be physically fit and not be bulky and jacked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once I realized it's like,
1,000%.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, when people say certain takes, I gotta mute it. Like, I think that's the one rage bait I really fell for. Like,
I
I'm
think
like, you know what?
I think
I'm
it's
gonna mute
like
this
the
conversation.
it's like the body dysmorphia shit that's happening. It's like where
It's
you
not.
think a guy he's unhealthy unless he has like abs and like fucking six like
Literally,
built like quadro.
literally, bro. I tell people,
I'm healthy.
I tell people, bro, I'm 215, 220. Oh, you're big. Bro, I'm 6'4". Are you stupid? Nigga, this is my average height. Like, this is how much I'm supposed to weigh. And mind you, when you look at me, I look skinny as shit. A lot of people is like, you look at me, they're like, really? What? You're like 200 something? I'm like, bro, I'm like, I got like a 6'5", 6'7" wingspan, and I'm standing at like 6'4". I'm supposed to look like this, brother.
People keep asking me about the gym, like I'll be in there to be healthy. Nigga, last time I stepped on the scale was 230. I
Yeah.
said, nigga, I'm just in here for vibes, like
You're like,
for vibes.
You
But
don't
no,
do that shit for health.
But like I keep saying this, we need dribblers back. We need the give
No,
me
yeah,
the
1,000%.
way players back. And like the system now in soccer is like everyone, like you could tell everyone's playing like they're machines. Like I keep up with D1 soccer, and I'm like watching it, and I'm like, the really good players that are like standing out in like these soccer things are like the players that are actually playing soccer how it's supposed to be played. I don't. You probably haven't heard of him, but I know you probably did. This guy at Clemson, this short Ghanaian kid, Rainsford.
I don't pay attention to American D1 football, but I can't. It's boring. Like, the
Different.
thing is,
You know what it is? You know what the real problem is?
Mhm.
The Brazilians aren't real Brazilians anymore.
no more. That
That's
hurts
the
me.
real problem.
That one hurts.
That's the real
That
problem.
one really hurts, bro. Like genuinely,
Like you're not doing no rainbow flakes, nothing. Like
nothing.
give me that
And-
fucking passport back.
And,
bro.
and they be killing Vinicius for like playing like that. I'm like, no, this is what the game is about, man. Like arrogance. I love arrogant players who get up and be like, you want the ball? I'm about to do a rainbow flick, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Personally, me, if you would do that against me, I'm gonna clip your fucking legs. But I love to see it. I love to see it, bro. Go ahead and try
What's
it.
that
I'ma break your
motherfucker from? What's that motherfucker from Arsenal? Martinelli.
Gabriel Martinelli.
There's
Oh,
nothing you can tell me to convince me he's Brazilian.
him and Kaká, mind you, Kaká's a great player. I wouldn't think he's Brazilian first. I would think he's German. Kaká does not play like a regular Brazilian. He does not. He did not
He
play like a
doesn't- no.
Brazilian. No, he like he was fast. Like you can't touch him, but he did not play like a typical Brazilian.
Like his dribble, it wasn't flashy dribble, but he was effective. He's one of my
Yeah.
favorite players of all time. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, he wasn't like a flashy dribbler, but he got that
He got the job done.
When Ronaldinho had the ball, man, it's the elastic balls that the flick. That's what I'm saying. Is like people are so scared to do that these when they play soccer. It's like if you make a mistake, you're out of the game.
Yeah.
Like they play soccer like soccer's supposed to be a game where every decision you make is the right one. And I'm just like, dog,
This is
how are we ever gonna let them play like this?
And that's the
Blame it on
thing now.
Pep
Like
Guardiola.
this, I do blame Pep. Like the thing is
This
like
motherfucker
now
runs
it's
game.
like it's more focused on winning than rather than entertaining. Like if people
I mean, to be fair, if the prize pool is a $500 million, who the fuck cares about entertainment from like
you're
their
right.
side?
Yeah, true. If I'm an owner, I don't give a fuck about a rainbow.
I don't give a fuck if you're having fun. Go make me the money.
I spent $100 million on you, bitch.
Those soccer ball. And I'm like, even now, I don't think we have any of those like we don't have any ballers that are just like, give me the ball, let me make some magic happen. I'm watching Arsenal is the most boring team to fucking watch in the Premier League.
Man City.
Oh my
I have
fucking
seen
god.
one game from
Nah,
Arsenal.
Arsenal's worse, bro. Like they playing haram ball. Like that shit should not be legal.
Just
Just set pieces.
Set
Like
pieces. Who are their wingers? They got Noni Madueke. Not-
niggas on Twitter we call him Noni Maduduki.
Like nobody on there. Like for example, even like there are certain teams like even Chelsea have like Joao Pedro who's like coming in and changing shit up.
Oh
Like,
no,
you have
Joao
Liverpool,
Pedro's good.
Yeah, Ekatike who's coming in and doing some shit. Everybody on Arsenal I'm just like, I get it. They're not going to win the Champions League, the Premier League, but they're winning. But I'm just like, this is boring fucking ball. I'll never forget that Bukayo Saka take. That shit lets my head rent free.
No.
Wait, what? Oh,
No, it
What was
wasn't a
the take?
Bukayo Saka take. It was, I think he was just raving about how Cristiano Ronaldo did a cross. I was like, bro, I see Bukayo Saka do this on Saturdays against Crystal Palace.
Arguing with another Ronaldo fan, somebody I used to be friends with, and then he had like we were talking about playmaking. He's like, Ronaldo could play make too. Did you see his pass against international break?
And I seen it.
So he played the clip. And he was like, "Nigga, I see Bukayo Saka just get breast work last week."
I was like, bro, I was like, it's a typical cross. Like, this ain't taking nothing away from Bukayo Saka, but at the same time, I'm like, bro,
you would think he pinged it from like 80 yards out right to the attacker's head. Bro, he literally got on this right side, crossing, and somebody headed it in. That's literally it.
Bro, it's so crazy because as you're getting older, you're gonna have little kids talking to you about like, who's DJ Drogba? Oh, he's not Garnacho. Like, I think that I might hit a person. I might hit a kid. Like, I might hit you. I swear to God.
Don't even put those two names in the same sentence, bro.
I swear to God. But these are conversations we're probably going to have 30, 20, 40 years later on down the line. Like, I put my little brother in a chokehold when he said Lil Wayne is ass. I was like, he said Lil Wayne is ass. I said, Lil nigga, what?
This is her artist.
Meek Mill. That's why I knew I had to stop talking to him.
Hey, man, Meek Mill has
some he cut off his brother.
Every time
Meek Mill's got some hits. I'm not gonna say he don't. Put him in my favorites list. No, that's why I like this. That's why I like there's certain music opinions when people say certain things. I don't want to talk to you. Like if NBA YoungBoy is your favorite artist.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one thing though. Meek Mills, he hasn't been dropping it like he was when he was talking to Diddy.
Yeah.
Since he cut Diddy off, his music's not been as good.
This nigga says the
Am I wrong?
This nigga says
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
This nigga says the most far left out shit out of nowhere, unexpected, or every episode. At least every once episode. He said he don't got Diddy playing with his booty hole no more. You see the music quality has gone down now.
It dropped. It dropped.
It dropped.
It Loki hasn't though,
but still, like, there's people like when they have certain music takes, or I'd be like, "Who's your favorite artist?" They'll be like, "He'll just say NBA YoungBoy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done talking to you." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, or like when they just be like, or when they just be like, "I only listen to rap." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done talking to you, bro. I can't speak to you. Like, it's just so."
What's the worst like take you heard from someone younger that made you feel like an unk? Like take about anything.
I think it was that my little brother saying Lil Wayne was ass, and Meek Mill being his favorite artist. But I don't think I've heard something crazier.
I haven't heard. I haven't spoken to like.
Nah, yeah, motherfucker saying Lil Wayne is ass. I think that one made me realize I was getting old, because that one genuinely hurt. Like I was sitting in a room. I remember I was arguing with this other kid. He was like, "Bro, Lil Wayne is garbage." I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, listen, you can say Lil Wayne's new stuff is not it. You can say that.
It is
Lil Wayne,
newer stuff.
Lil Wayne being garbage. Bro, I was in that room and I was the only one defending it. I'm like, yo, I'm getting old. I'm like, bro, I was 6 years old rapping. Lay me like a lollipop. She said, lay me like a lollipop. Shawty wanna thug. Bottles in the club. Shawty wanna hush. You know what? Lollipop. She said, lay me like a lollipop. I was 6 years old rapping that song. I'm like, this is the greatest piece of music ever. I was like, I'm a fireman, fire for fireman. I got that fire, I'm hollering. I got that fire, come and burn it.
Oh my God.
And then when I was sweating in that argument, this nigga was like, "It's like, bro, Drake is way better than Lil Wayne." I'm like, what did you just say? I will beat your ass right now, nigga. I take this shit serious. Like, I think that was it. Like Lil Wayne being trash. That one was made me realize I'm getting old. Niggas saying that shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting old. I'm like, bro, you gotta remember, this nigga been rapping since he was 14. It's insane, bro. The nigga dropped out of school at 14 because he was just like, bro, like, yeah, he dropped out of school at 14 because he been rapping for that long. And he was like, bro, what am I going to school for? Like, I'm a rapper now. Like, bro, straight up. And I'm like, bro, he raps so much. Like, I seen an interview where he was like, I'll write a lyric. And sometimes I got to search up the lyric just to make sure I don't repeat the same lyrics in my songs. That's how much music he got. You know what I mean? But what's y'all take? What's one that y'all hear where like, yeah, I'm getting old? I don't even think you got to be about music, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like any take.
I haven't spoken to any of my family members that are like younger or anything, but
Nah,
I'm about
I've
to
met
go
some
ask my
young kids.
little. I'm about to go ask my little sister for a take. See what she says.
Nah, yeah. Be like, what's your opinion on life? I want to hear your takes on stuff. Like it's so funny, like talking to little kids and stuff that they be into. I'm like, what? Why are you into that?
Yeah.
Like my sister would kill for Roblox. Like, like she kills for Roblox, and I just be looking at it. I'm like, maybe I'm like, I don't get it. Like building games, like games that are like buildings. And stuff. I'm like, bro, this is not for me. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I wasn't as smart as I thought I was.
I was never good at shooting games, like or like action games, just
Yeah,
sports games. I
never.
was always good at sports games.
Yeah,
Sports
that's
games are good, but anything else was just like you
like
lost.
games that are like building, like or take like those type of thing. I'm like, bro,
I don't know. I don't
have
think
no
that's like a boomer or like a younger kids
yeah.
thing. I think that's just like a preference on like types of games you like.
Yeah, like
Because like for example, like I can never play a sports game long term because that shit just feels so repetitive to me. Like it just feels like I'm playing the same game over and over again.
Fun of it, bro. Every game is like a
it's
chance
not
to
even
get-
that. It's the competition, bro. It's the
No, like
competition.
yeah, I like because I like playing online games that are competitive.
All right, guys. It's a great episode with the O2 podcast. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
For